all of you fellow type 1s out there. This is Dr. Jody, and today I'm going to talk about what you need to know when you're using insulin pens. So if you use insulin pens, or maybe you're on a pump right now and are thinking of going back to pens, be sure to watch today's video. Perhaps you're just finding me. If so, welcome. Perhaps you've been following me since the end of March. Back when this whole COVID world began, I came live on Facebook. I've come live now over 100 times. I've wanted to just be a source of inspiration and education for all of us living with type 1, and to keep our emotions and mental health sane in these interesting times. And so I'm so glad you found me. I've had type 1 for 40 years, and I help patients with type 1 all over the world. I have for years now. And I just bringing a tip today about pens that I want you to know about. So I'm not on a pump right now. I've been on shots for quite a long time. And one thing about pens is you're supposed to leave them in for at least 10 seconds. And I have too full of a life, and I do too many shots in a day to want to hold this and have it count till 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And if you don't keep it in long enough and you just kind of go in and you pull it out, I'm sure you've seen this when there's insulin on your skin. It's like all the insulin didn't go in. So now your dose is inaccurate, and you undershot your dose, but you don't know how much. And I used to find that so frustrating. So what I do, which I think is it works for me, maybe it can work for you, is I actually get syringes. And not only do I, not have to hold it in 10 seconds, but I've never seen a drip when I pull out a syringe after I just put it in and take it out. The mechanics of that, I can't explain why. Maybe it's some sort of air pressure thing. But the other thing I like is this not only has half units. Now, I know there's, like the Humalog Junior Quick Pen, it's got half unit markings on it. But I can do a skinny half or a fat half too. So if I just want a tiny bit of insulin or a little more than a half, so there's a lot more flexibility. So I find syringes are more accurate and more flexible and quicker. So 3 major benefits. Now, how do you do it? You just do it as if this is a bottle, and you stick in the needle right there, pull out your dose, and there you go. Done. So that's my tip for you today. If you are having sporadic blood sugar levels, one of the many variables can be that you are not getting your full dose when you put your pen in. And, you might want to correct, but 1 unit is too much for you, or maybe even a half a unit is too much for you. And that's why I like having the syringe option. Now, I need to apologize. I have been consistently, I came on Facebook Live Monday through Friday for 20 weeks until I reached 100 Facebook Lives. And now I've been coming on Monday and Wednesday. And I feel like I've missed almost none, but I missed last Wednesday, and I'm a half an hour late today. So I'm human. I apologize. And for those of you that have been diehard following me, you know that my numbers always are pretty darn good, 80, flat 90. Well, here's proof that I'm human. Okay, I had a nice big lunch today, and I am high. That is way higher than I like to be. So I am going to finish this Facebook Live and go for a walk, because that is way higher than I want to be. I would rather have my post-meal spike be up to 140 at the most, which for those of you in millimole, let's see, you just divide it by 18. So right now, 140, right? Don't allow. My phone is not allowing me to get the calculator. But it's about 20, right? So 140 is about a 7 millimole, a little bit higher than that. And I prefer to stay below 7 or below 140 99% of the time. Even 70 to 120 would be great. And this is what I can do with my patients that I work with. I do virtual. I also have group, and I have a lot of courses. So if you're looking for support and help, please check out my website. I have a lot of great resources there. I've got a free handout on the A1C. I've got free videos, because I feel like with type 1s, we have rarely received the full toolbox of education that we actually need. There's very few patients that are really dialed in. If you are, congratulations. But the reason is because most of the healthcare system around the world, people are not either educated enough to give you the details that you need, or perhaps you don't have enough time with them. And that is what I'm passionate about. I'm working on my membership program. It's taking me longer than I was hoping. I know for those of you diehard followers have been hearing about it for months now. But my vision is to create a very safe, supportive, educational platform for all of us to be well educated, get good numbers, and stay positive, right? A positive community that's supportive and educational. It's going to not be on Facebook, so there won't be any ads. And I'll be doing all of my live videos on that platform once that launches. So be sure to stay tuned. You can sign up for anything on my website. I have free videos and free handouts. And once you do, and I have your email, then you'll be sure to be notified when the membership program launches. So let's see. Rebecca, I will comment on your comment after I get off because that's too long for me to read right now. But Maureen says you're just like us, LOL. Yep. I hit 150 too, everybody. I'm not perfect. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry I missed last Wednesday. And with the time change today, we in Hawaii don't change our clocks. So I've been off an hour today. And yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday right around 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. And I'll have another tip. If you have ideas for topics that you want me to cover, post them below. If you're struggling, please go to my website. I have lots of resources there for you. And leave a comment below if you like this video, didn't like it, what you learned, what you're struggling with. And I'll be back on Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye for now.